The next competition was a winter build. So we wanted the viewer to feel like they were shrunk down and sent back to a moment frozen in time. We started with building a very large but hollow Christmas tree that houses a multi-route parkour course that you can actually come and check out. We've learned that we really like having interactive elements to allow the server to come and experience the build, do something fun, not just look at, but get different angles. So if you see the ornaments on the tree actually have little glass windows that you can see out. So throughout the parkour course, even if you don't have Fly or an Electra, you can still check out the build from different levels throughout the parkour course. We made a custom map art to commemorate the build and also leave its mark on the ExeosCraft server map. Another main feature of this build is the chimney and the fireplace. We wanted to make it big and also actively on fire, so we made these big custom logs. I really like that I used ores again in this build, this time to look like soot from the fire and the chimney. And also, since it's open to the sky, not like the rest of the build, snow still does come down the chimney and kind of gives it a nice feeling of realness, you know? Letting in the cold just a little bit. Like how we have the cracked door and ongoing scene. Of course, there's lots of Christmas decor and winter decor. We have snowflakes and Christmas lights and milk and cookies out for Santa, as well as a custom-made patchwork rug to look like the scraps of Christmas presents and prior projects all put together to make a tree skirt. A lot of this build commemorates people in our families and loved ones that we've lost. We added of our childhood cats in the build. They didn't know each other, but we're acting like they're the three best friends in their portrait and making sure that they're remembered here because they were a big part of our childhood Christmases. All three of them can be found on the cat tower. You can find all of them. You can even go and explore, and we have ladders that will take you all the way up to the top in case you don't want to do the parkour but do want to see the build from a higher angle. And I know what you're thinking. Have I put in more of the head database and armor stands to this build? Of course I found a way. Remember how I said that it kind of felt like playing with dolls? I made a whole dollhouse, and it turned out amazing. It is obviously Christmas themed, and I did make custom map arts of stockings just for this tiny little build within this ginormous build. Yeah. I should really post those for sale on the server. Anyways, that's our build. I get emotional talking about it because I was deep within grief when we made this, and grief is sometimes just love with no place left to go, and we gave it a place to go. And I really appreciated having such a great thing to work on and having something so beautiful come out of such devastating emotions and like such joy, such memories, such nostalgia just captured in this build, as you can see with the gaming consoles and everything. Yeah, so Christmas memories, guys. I hope everybody has a happy holiday season.